Good afternoon. We hope that you've enjoyed the presentation of our day camp that we've presented on April 7th. Today we are answering this extra question that we received by email. You have until June 14th to register your child to have his week guaranteed. You will not lose your priority if you register late May or in early June. However, you can still complete the form that can be found on daycamp.ville.saint-lazare.qc.ca/registrations in order to gain access to our online system. As soon as you have your official documents, you can obtain your access code. So when you will fill the inscription of your child, you will have like a small square that you can check if you allow the animator of your child to help him apply either sunscreen or bug spray. Sunscreen and bug spray is always applied when the kid arrive at day camp. Then it's applied at the first snack, and then at lunchtime. When kids apply their sunscreen and their bug spray, the animator is always there either to help them or to be sure that they do it correctly. Bug spray might not be necessary depending if there's a lot of mosquito or not at all. It always depends if it rained the day before, if it rained a lot during the week, or if it's really warm. Children are not always with the same 10 children. They always stay with the same animator during the summer. However, it is not all the kids that are registered the same week as your child. Plus, the animators are in tandem. The small groups of two or three animators, usually it's three animators, changes every week. When you will fill your child's inscription, there will be a small square that you can write the name of either a friend, a brother, or a sister. Then the system will try to make the match so that it can be as the same group. But be careful if, first of all, you can only write one name. If you write more than one name, the system will not recognize it at two names, will only see one name, and will not match to any other kid. Then be sure that you fully write the name correctly. If you make a mistake or you just write the first name, the system will not be able to match them. And also be sure that they're in the same age group. Watch the week they're subscribed. Like if, for example, if you subscribe your child for week 1, 2, and 3, but his friend is only there for week 6, 7, and 8, system won't be able to make the match since they won't be there at the same time. It's not possible to change him from group to group each week so that for week 1 he's with this friend and then week 2 is with that friend. As for demanding for your child to be with his friend, you can ask for him to not be matched with another person. During your child's registration, you will find a specific place to identify a person you wish your child not to be matched with. Be sure to properly write the full name and to write the name of only one person. If a conflict happens between your child and another person in his group, we always try to solve it first. The animators are trained to intervene and find a peaceful way to keep the group in harmony. Note that we have a sanction system for a child that injures, intimidates, or threatens others. We prefer to keep the group changing in last resort, since children from the same age group pass a lot of time together. Bamboo is one of the head animators. She will be the head animator for the 5-6 years old, so she will not have a group this year. She will be responsible for the animator animating in a group of 5-6 years old. At this time, we cannot tell you who are the animators that will be in the 5-6 age group. The reason is that they're not chosen yet. Usually, the age group is decided the week before the open house so that the head animators have time to look at the animators and find which animator will be strongest in the 5-6 age group. We invite you to come to the open house so that you can meet your animators and also to meet our team. The swimming test is only required for kids who do not wear a life jacket. If you ask that your child wears a life jacket, you will not have to pass the swimming test and will automatically be given a yellow bracelet, which means that he needs to wear his jacket when he goes in the pool. So the bracelet, we put them on the child as soon as they arrive at the pool. The bracelet have a small attach which are kind of hard to remove for the younger kids. And the animators have a list with all the kids if they need to wear a life jacket, if they need to pass their swimming test. And in that list, they will know which kids need a yellow bracelet and which kid needs a green, a red, or no bracelet. All medication must be given to the head animators. These will be kept and taken in their office. That is why it must be properly identified. If you wish your child to take his medication at a certain hour or after certain symptoms, you need to inform us. His animator will bring him to the head animator office and will watch him take it. If you wish your child to take his medication at a day camp, you need to fill the proper medication taking form. So it is certain that during the first days, it's always harder to the younger child to separate from their parents. We always try either to entertain them or to make them play small games so that they, not that they forget, but they change their minds. If we judge that it is necessary, we will call the parents so that the kid may speak to their parents. For the injuries, we have two types of injuries. We have the incidents and the accidents. For the incidents, these are small scratching or really small injuries that just be required to disinfect and put on a plaster. If it happens, we will simply inform the parents when they will come pick up their child. For the accidents, these are more important injuries. For these, we prefer to inform the parents as soon as possible. And in addition, we will also give them a copy of the accident report. In all cases, the first aid are always given to the child. And if there's anything, we also have the lifeguards that are there to assist us. The head animators plan many rainy day schedules with calmer activities and arts and craft. It is certain that the inside building have more echoes and we cannot run inside them. The welcoming in the beginning of the day is also different when it rains. In order not to leave the children under the rain for too long, the parent will sign at the cabin. The children will then be brought to their animators inside the building by the daycare staff. At the end of the day, we keep the same system as usual. We only bring the child a bit later, really last minute, so they don't stay under the rain for too long. We have a lot of different activities, either for the pool, for the archery, wall climbing, and a lot more. So we do not need to go outside to get different activities. However, last year we started to install small extra camp activities as the campfire evening for the 5/8 and the hot dog day. This year we plan to do these activity again, but to add the campfire activity for the 9/12 and maybe another snack or dinner day. If your child arrives sooner at daycare and needs to eat a snack, there's no problem. Simply inform us so that we can inform the animators and they make sure that your child will bring a small snack during their activity. When it's lunchtime, the children and the animator eats together in order to always watch them. It may happen that a child is not hungry or that doesn't like that lunch. At this point, the animator tries to work out a deal so that a child eats as much as possible. We prefer that the child does not throw away its leftovers so that the parent can see exactly what the child ate and did not eat. If your child does not eat a lot at day camp, probably talking to him may simply be that he is not a grand lover of his lunch. I wish we answer all your questions. If you have any more questions, you can always send them to us at ville.saint-lazare.uc.ca. Have a great night.